This perhaps pertain to the workshop.
No, not to the workshop, actually, to, about the tower. And about Victoria. I just wish to not be interrupted like I've been with every other conversation I've had today. A magister stopped by today. Apparently there was something left in the tower after we defeated all of the spiders.
Was it something by us? Ah, seems the source is very strong. The
Hmm.
string. It seems to be magic.
I leave it to you to decide who wields such a weapon. It could be very helpful in our next fight at the tower.
Yes. We'll see to it that our champion, our elite fighter, is in possession of such a weapon.
Or perhaps
I am
just our best
waiting for
archer.
Marco to return. Yes. I am perhaps, and from what I hear, the Anu tribe, more specifically Voros, is adept at arrows, but I have yet to test his ability. I will look
You'll
into
have
it.
to do so. Yes, I'm not sure. You said we missed the box, but I do not see how we could have missed it. We were very diligent in observation, but anyway, we have it now.
Yes, we had everything covered. I did not see any box. I merely saw the doors open and the arrow that flew past the Medusa's head as I was a little bit jumpy.
Of course, of course. And next, I wish to speak a bit about Victoria and how she is coming along.
She is coming along quite nicely. She has proceeded to do every single task that I have assigned for her, including the gathering of berries and looking after that child of yesterday. Have you seen the little construction she has made for them?
No, I have not.
Let's see, if you have your map, it's a little ways away from here. The point southeast of here. That is where it lies. It is very
All
nice.
right.
She is seeing and looking after that child as we speak.
Good, good.
Her sparring lessons are going according to plan. And then, with, how you say, the grace of the Anu tribe and perhaps another tribe, I wish to have her learn the ways of the different tribes in the Ndrosi territory. I wish for her to see that we are not all one unanimous tribe, but we are rather tiny little individuals working together.
Yes, that is good. And to that end, I would like to request that you stop forcing her to sleep in that cell in the fort. And if she is going
I
to
have tried
learn,
to actually take her from there. I have tried to. She seems to have made it her home. I wish for her to stay in the house that she's constructed with the child, but she is quite attached to that cell.
I would like you to move her here, actually. Live in the village. It will be very difficult for her to actually integrate into the tribe if she is always kept separate from it.
Yes.
And I think
I've done
she,
this because there are many others that do not like her presence, such
and
as
they will
Brock.
never get used to her presence if she is never around.
I will see it done, my chieftain.
Let her move into one of the little huts that we have in the village. And if you can keep that construction as her barn. Uh, has anything been learned of the child since last night?
Not to my knowledge. The child has been sleeping. I shall wait
Mm.
for them to awake. But until then, I'm going to take, how you say, little scouting trips and see if I can find the rock the child has come from. Perhaps take the child with me.
All right. Well, good then. That is all I had.
I forgot to mention, Victoria has been quite diligent in her breeding of those little goats. To my knowledge, a lot of people are very pleased with the goats.
That is good to hear. I heard she was able to produce twins. That's a good sign.
Yes. But she did I could eat one of them, but I do not think she would truly mint it. She did not think I would actually eat it, and I have eaten one of the twins.
I see.
In all honesty, I did ask if I could eat it. The person in Brunes, where I first saw the sheep, I wanted to eat it. The child said I could not eat it. I respect it. But now that I've tasted the little sheep can live. The meat is too tender for me. I like little. I forgot to mention, Chieftain. Have you seen the gift brought to me by Solus?
Is it that sheep, that bluish purple sheep?
Yes.
I was going to speak with you
Yes.
about that as well.
I'm going to find it at the home, and it's going to be my war animal. I will ride it into war. I shall train it to feast upon the blood of my enemies.
Oh my, that might be a bit difficult to train of a sheep.
Difficult, yes. Impossible, no.
Well, good luck with that then.
Thank you. I'm not sure if Davos has told you, but it has come word that Keltor has also completed the first level of the tower.
Yes, I have heard.
I'm not sure how to take this news. If Keltor can easily follow, Brunus will follow suit and possibly Solus as well. I feel that we do not have as much progress as I would like.
Well, we will see how the other nations respond. I do not know if they are going to be able to put together something quickly. It is possible, I suppose, but we shall see what they do and if they are successful.
Yes.
And as I've said before, it is up to you when we take on the next floor.
Is the Magistrates ready for us to attempt a second floor at any time? I was not sure that they would inform us when we could continue.
Um, true, it might take a day or two. I do not know.
Quite
But
right. With this
that does not
bow,
stop
I
us
believe
for
the second level will be
preparing.
easier.
Does not stop us from
Yes,
preparing
I
ahead
have
of time.
already begun. I have already begun preparations for the second tower. As soon as we achieve a higher, how you say, blueprint of our swords and weaponry.
Well, the first one we are going to be upgrading is our bow. And then after
Yes,
that, perhaps the Saxton.
yes. And with I believe the spirits helping some of our crafters, we might have be able to get the Saxon one without having to go through the market.
No?
Yes, it was to my knowledge that the Lemos one has told me we are going to have very good Saxons, possibly best in land, just as our axes.
Ah, well, I will wait for our crafters to give the word on those.
I will follow suit with them and keep you in the loop.
Perhaps it would be ideal to set up a bit of sparring practice for our non-warriors to be better prepared for the beasts of the tower with a sword and shield. I think they are quite proficient with a bow, mostly being hunters themselves, but a bit more practice on the techniques of sword and shield I think would be helpful for all.
That would be very good. I can see it would be done. I did not wish to intrude on their lives. I know some of them are breeding. I know Fealty spends quite a lot of time in the barn. I did not wish to take her from that, if that is what she wishes to do. But I will make it known that uh,
Yes, if you
we
just
can give sparring
offer,
practice.
yes, offer that anyone that wishes to improve their skills with that. That way, if they do, they can. It can will depend on their time and if they wish to improve that. I know I could use a bit more practice. It's been many years.
Which is understandable. I will see to it done that the basics are done, and not to those that can fight.
Mm. That was all I
This
had.
room is still a little empty. Have you given thought to when we might get some speakers?
I don't believe any but the Blackbriars are large enough to have speakers at the moment.
Then perhaps we can give a little incentive for someone to join them, so they may have a little more going for them, if you will.
Ah, perhaps we could include such positions as our head chef and farmer and head crafters on the council as well.
Yes, that would be good as well. It would be very important to have our people of power be in communication with them.
Ah, I should have asked Agatha to join us as well. I just thought of that.
I did not see her. Ah,
She was right
yes,
next to
that
us.
probably would have been wise. She was.
That is all right. It's been a long time since we've had proper meetings in here. It will take a while to get back into practice. Now that we are bringing the tribes and people together, it will only get better from here.
Yes. It seems as though there are a lot of people coming to Anova lately.
I think I will be taking a short rest. I will see people later.
Ah, that is alright. I will see to it that any preparations or anything concerning Anova will be taken care of.
All right. Oh, and how close are you to deciding on our key warriors?
I have given thought to one. I was going to hold a tournament once Marco has awakened. To my knowledge, Marco was going to be asleep for a couple of days. He is not. From what I do not know. But I wish to have all the warriors present.
Yes, that would be best.
Given the recent state of the tower, I have a strong feeling about some warriors over others.
All right. Well, it is under your judgment.
Yes. The tournament shall be had as soon as Marco is returned, fully prepared.
All right. So early this week then, probably.
Yes.
Should start figuring out when it would be best to have.
I've already spoken with most of the warriors. It's just a matter of setting a time for them.
All right. We'll see everyone later then.
Garcilas Nuha chieftain.